car insurance market can be very noisy. Campion Insurance can make things crystal clear. We work with over 15 different insurers. For us, it's all about finding the insurance that suits you. Enjoy the present. The future's covered. Get a quote today on campion.com.
For trusted financial advice and expert accountancy services, choose Mark Maloney & Co. Chartered Accountants, based in Monaleen, County Limerick. Call 061 332406 or 086 22 24247 or email mark@markmaloney.ie. Mark Maloney & Co. from Asling Anacotty, wishing UL the very best in the Collingwood Cup.
Of the IUFU Collingwood Cup in association with Campion Insurance. UL all in green. The hosts facing off against Queen's University in their red, white and black. Moments away from kick-off here at the University of Limerick, and referee Ken Gorman has got us underway now. And it's Queen's University playing from left to right. We'll give you team news in a moment or so. And UL now on the left-hand side now with their winger, and that was Leon Daly. Early foul on Leon Daly. Quick check on the UL side now, starting with Josh Cody in goals. Conor Kruger is number 2 as captain. Joey Rush, Alex Cuddy, Fintan O'Kelly, Jack Ahern, Dean Hegarty, Harry Sherlock, Donegal O'Leary, Matt Jones, and the aforementioned Leon Daly is the starting lineup for UL, while in the Queen's side, I'll give you that in a moment, as Leon Daly on the left-hand side, 2 Queen's players doing well to win possession back. Heavy tackle there, but it's going to be a foul for a Queen's side that have John McCoo in goals, Jack Ovens, Matthew Murphy, Lewis Dobbins wears number 15, Dan Dillon captains the side wearing number 6, James Henry, James Hood, Queven Bonner, Colin McElnay and Luke Doran complete the Queen's University side. And it's Dobbins bringing play past the halfway line. Breezy afternoon here at the University of Limerick for this semi-final. Plays in tomorrow's final at stake. It is Queens holding on to possession in the early stages of this contest. Patient build-up as they switch it to the right-hand side. Again, UL putting pressure on, but it is the travelling side from the north that hold on to possession. Down the left-hand side, they go ball up looking for Bonner. Up front was cleared away by the UL defenders. It's on to the run of the UL striker. That is Donegal O'Leary. O'Leary gets the shot away. Just a little touching it from the goalkeeper. Look for more angle here. The referee's assistant on the far side. The UL defenders is on to the run of the UL striker. That is Donegal O'Leary. O'Leary top clearance from the UL centre-back Alex Cuddy onto the run of O'Leary, and O'Leary nearly hitting the target, getting a shot away. And that's the first shot of this game as ball's played up front now. The touch by Conor Cruz. The Queens number 10, Cole McElnay, goal scorer in their victory yesterday in the quarter-final, along with Charlie Caldor, who is not part of the Queens set-up today. And of course James Hood in that 3-2 victory in their quarter-final against Trinity. Quarter-final victory. Throw looking for the run of Luke Doran, cleared away up again towards O'Leary. O'Leary challenged by Dillon, but Matt Jones for UL winning it back, but it is now Queens on the move there. Good run from James Henry. He's been fouled, and maybe a scoring chance early on here for Queens University. It is a fair distance out. Taking it quickly here. Shot's going to come in. It's blocked there again by Cuddy. It's worked short there by James Hood. It was out to McElnay. But it's UL managed to get the ball away. And it is they that will have possession from the throw-in just inside their own half. Over the top it goes. One in the air by Dobbins. Dillon winning it again ahead of Jones for UL, and it's down the right-hand side now with Henry. James Henry plays it down the line now to Queven Bonner, and Bonner taking on Cuddy. Cuddy doing just about enough. So put Bonner off his stride. Well, initially it looked that way. It looked to be the Queen's striker that got the last touch on the ball, but the referee has awarded a corner kick to Queen's University. First corner kick of the game. Dobbins and Dillon up from the back for Queen's. So, first corner kick of this afternoon's game. And it's Queen's that have it. On this right-hand side, left-footed delivery is what's on the offing here. It's a good ball and dangerous one. Not dealt with initially by UL, but it's Jones that got a half clearance on it, but was fouled in attempting to do so. And Matt Jones may need a bit of attention here as he hits the ground. He attempted to clear it, and referee Ken Gorman awarding the free kick to UL. Be taken by UL keeper Josh Cody, giving his instructions to his players. Long from Cody, still in, winning it in the air for Queens. It's UL now through onto the left-hand side. There's Joey Rush playing it up the line. That's a good turn from Leon Daly. Daly still going with it, has the advantage here. Once intercepted by Queens. Good defending from the Northern School. They're looking to hit on the counter now. It's Bonner does well, but it's good play in the middle of the park there by Jack Ahern for UL, winning possession back. And it's back to Cuddy. Cuddy switch of play, looking to that right-hand side for Dean Hegarty. Hegarty's tripped by the Queen's University left back, foul by Matthew Murphy. And it's UL that have the free kick over on that right-hand side. Jones going over to take it. He's going to leave it, in fact, to the UL left back. That's going to be Joey Rush. Breezy afternoon here in UL. In UL's favour in this opening half. Signal coming here as he's struggling to keep the ball on an even keel here. Joey Rush, dangerous delivery in from Rush. The header there is from the Queen's defender, Luke Doran, and Doran getting the last touch on that, and a corner kick for UL. It's going to be Matt Jones to whip this one across for UL. So it's Jones about to whip this one in. First corner of the afternoon for UL. We have right-footed delivery. The UL players inside the 18-yard box, congregating well clear of the back post. You can imagine there'll be plenty of movement as they try to send this one in, but there's going to be a delay as referee Ken Gorman dealing with a couple of players, one from each team. Not happy with what he's seen off the ball on this occasion, the referee. And it will be eventually Jones to take this corner kick for the University of Limerick. Themselves a penalty shootout win yesterday in their quarter-finals. Jones whips it deep. The header trying to come in was Connor Carew at the back post. The ball bounces harmlessly over the end line, though. It'll be a goal kick to Queens. Yes, UL with that victory yesterday on penalties. Isaac O'Callaghan, who's on the bench this afternoon, put them ahead. A deflected shot, beating UCD, of course, the most prestigious college, most successful college in this competition since its inception. And Daniel O'Dwyer with the winning penalty for UL. Both players on the bench for the hosts as it's worked down the left-hand side now by Queens. Bring it back to the centre half. On that occasion, it's Dobbins. Dobbins with the ball once more, switches it across to Luke Wilson. Wilson now to his right back, and that's Jack Ovens back to Wilson once more. Plenty of movement in front of him, but it goes off to Dobbins. Dobbins now looking to take play past the halfway, delivering out to the left-hand side, out to Doran, but UL, plenty of numbers there. That's going to bounce for Bonner, and Henry, in fact, it is. That's out now to James Hood, but it's intercepted by Matt Jones, and Hood has done well to win the ball back on the halfway line for Queen's University. Out to Luke Doran. Doran up the line, looking for the run now of Cole McElnay. Danger man on this Queen's side. But again, good defending coming across for UL. That was Fintan O'Kelly. It was O'Kelly with the interception that will result in this throw-in for Queens and Matthew Murphy. So Murphy going to throw this one in. Goes down the line. Looking once more for Bonner. It's going to break here. Good turn on this occasion by McElnay. Alex Cuddy gets a block in it. Falls though to Ovens, but UL again have numbers there. And just flicked away by Jones, but only as far as Luke Wilson. Wilson happy to see, in fact it's not as the captain, Dan Dillon. Dillon happy to see that one go out over the sideline. As Jack Ovens with the throw in now for Queen's University. And towards Bonner, but it's half cleared by Leon Daly. Jones battles with Dillon in midfield, and it's Jones that gets ahead to it. No foul though on the UL winger. Number 7 there was Dean Hegarty. That's an attacking possession now for Queens. Good turn there by the left back Matthew Murphy, and Connor Crew does well to divert the ball away. But it will be a corner kick for Queen's University, second of the afternoon for them. It's going to be Colin McElnay. As previously said, a danger man, goal scorer in that victory over Trinity yesterday in their quarter-final. That's McElnay now trying to deliver this one in. Dangerous one in around the penalty spot, headed brilliantly by Alex Cuddy. Out of danger, not for the first time in this game. And it's fed up the line by Jack Ovens. And that's Dean Hegarty. Plays it quickly to Jones. Matty Jones, busy in this game, plays it back towards his captain Connor Carew. Switch of play from Carew, looking for the run of Leon Daly. Out comes McCoo, the Queen's keeper, and does well and plays it quickly. Rolls it out to Ovens. Ovens over the top. It's won well there by Joey Rush. And it's UL now with Matty Jones. Switch of play there from Harry Sherlock over to that right hand side. That's Dean Hegarty trying to win it for UL, but a battle ensues. And it is Queens that come away with it with Dobbins. Dobbins up the line, a bit of room now for McElnay to run into. Beats his man. It's intercepted very well on that occasion by Harry Sherlock. Sherlock again. That's Queens have it once more, and it's Bonner. Bonner beats one, beats two, flicks it across, but to no teammate, nowhere near the proximity. And it's Joey Rush. Rush looks for Leon Daly, can't find him. And it's Jack Ovens. We've played 11.5 minutes here at the University of Limerick. And as of yet, no goal as Cuddy fails to get a full clearance on that. Ball bobbling around the game, not really setting into a pattern as of yet. As Cuddy gets that one cleared, looking for the run now of Dean Hegarty. Hegarty has plenty of pace, holds the ball up for taking on Matthew Murphy. Murphy just shepherding the UL winger, forcing him back to Connor Carew. Switch of play from Carew, it's intercepted by Ovens. It's James Henry. Henry, no foul, says referee after the challenge from Joey Rush and Jack Ahern. Ball over the top, looking for the run of Daly once more. Won't, despite the best efforts of the number 11 on the UL team, will be unable to keep that one in play. And it's going to be a throw in deep in their own half for Queens. That's their big number 5, Luke Wilson.
Alex, good, come on.
Who has the ball?
Well done. Harry, good start. Where is it, ref?
And it's going to be a free kick. In fact, offside was Daly from the ball over the top. So it's Luke Wilson. Plays it long and down the line. Joey Rush going up at Henry. It's Rush that wins it. Jones well tackled there. Middle of the park by James Hood. Hood looking for a free, nothing forthcoming. And it's into Jack Ahern. Ahern gets the ball away now to Sherlock. Sherlock trying to find that right-hand side runner. It was Hegarty that was on the move. And it's a ball on the counter now. Getting across is the UL centre half. And it was Fintan O'Kelly winning that, and it was added to by Alex Cuddy. Great tackle by Fintan O'Kelly. Initially scuppered the Queen's University attack. And there's going to be a throw into the Northern College. Northern University, of course, I should say. That's Queen's through Matthew Murphy. Goes short, looking for Bonner. Murphy once more, trying to take it down the line, but Hegarty has put pressure on. Murphy has come out winning it though. But good defensive work by Jack Ahern. Clears the danger out over the touchline. That will be another throw-in for Queen's University. Of course, our coverage of the UFU Collingwood Cup is brought to you in association with Campion Insurance. Enjoy the present, the future is covered. That's Campion Insurance as Leon Daly keeps this in play for UL, takes it back inside. Daly taking a couple of players on. And still going with the ball is Leon Daly. Great work from him. Gets it off. Pass now to Jones. Donegal O'Leary involved as well as Matty Jones plays it out to the left looking for Joey Rush. The radar is off on that occasion though by the UL number 10. Ball out over the sideline and a throw into Queens. So it's Jack Ovens. I'm sure he can try and find someone. Looks for Henry. Henry hits off his neck more than his head. It's played over the top. And it's Alex Cuddy under pressure by Bonner. Gets a little flick to it and Joey Rush with a right-footed clearance. Donegal O'Leary trying to get onto it here. It's Dobbins that's there first. Dobbins not the best of clearances, but it could break here for Queens. It's out to that left-hand side and it's Luke Doran. Doran cuts inside. Good run from him up to Bonner. Great challenge by Fintan O'Kelly. Scuffers Bonner's run now. It is to right back and that's Jack Ovens. Ovens delivers it inside. Connor Carew gets ahead in it for UL and it's Harry Sherlock taking this one. A good run from Sherlock, needs a bit of support, just miscontrols it, goes out over the sideline. So the score in this Collingwood Cup semi-final after 15 minutes, it is all square at 0-0 as this one's over the top by Dan Dillon, the Queen's captain, unable to find a team. It was Bonner making the run. It's an easy one for Josh Cody. That's Cody now taking this one out of the 18-yard box before delivering to switch. Not the greatest of balls. Good header from James Hood on that occasion. Had plenty on it. And it will be Joey Rush to take this throw in. Goes short with it, intercepted once more by Hood, with Matty Jones has won it back for UL. Jones playing it down the line. Good play from him, but there's no runner there. And it's easily dealt with by John McCoo. Plays it out to Dobbins. Dobbins out to the left-hand side now to Murphy. A bit of space for Murphy to run into the ops to go backwards to Dobbins. And now it's Luke Wilson. Wilson has Ovens coming back to support him, but Wilson's going to go down the line himself, looking for the run of James Henry. But UL were compact in their defence, and they easily dealt with that attack. It'll be Joey Rush with the throw-in for the home side. And of course, hosting the competition this year. Only one victory in the competition in its history, as that one goes over the top, looking for the run of Daly. Harry Sherlock trying to win it back. O'Leary is there. It's Daly taking a man on. Still with Leon Daly. Little tug on the arm of Leon Daly. It'll be a free kick for UL in a dangerous position. Very good from Daly. Took the ball on. Took his man on as well. And wins the free kick. I was saying UL with one victory in the Collingwood Cup coming in 2024. And trying to repeat that trick this year and hosting the competition as Joey Rush lines this one up. Cuddy and O'Kelly up from the back. It's Joey Rush with the left foot to whip this one in. Plenty of movement inside. It's Rush, takes it on, and it's McCoo having to deal with it. He went for it to Joey Rush, no question of that. Saw where the keeper was positioned, had a crack. It will be a corner kick now for UL. Matty Jones going across to take it. Plenty of players around the goal line for this one, as Jones Sends it inwards towards the keeper, McCoo. It's gone all the way. Nearly, it was a touch on it. Goal kick is the call from the referee's assistant on the far side, but you will have shown throughout the opening 20 minutes here at Maguire's pitches that they certainly have a danger from set pieces, and it will be something that I'm sure their management will be looking to emphasise as this game goes on, as Queens restart playing it short. James Hood, back it comes to Wilson. And once more across to Dobbins. I'm going to switch. Daly's now playing up front with Donegal O'Leary on the UL side, moving to the left of the front three. As James Hood again backwards to Wilson, and once more out to Dobbins. Up to Dan Dillon. Sherlock putting the pressure on. That's lovely footwork from Dobbins though. And a lovely switch of play looking for Jack Ovens. Ovens gets the head onto it. And it's going to be a battle between James Henry and Donegal O'Leary. And so O'Leary plays it off the Queen's winger, and it's he that wins the throw for UL. And this throw will be taken by Joey Rush. It's Rush. Header won by Jack Ovens there. Dillon coming across as well, but it was Ovens that won it. It's Harry Sherlock. Scoops that one into the air. Donegal O'Leary unable to keep that one in. That's Ovens. Sends this one forward. Last touch after good work from Jack Ahern. Comes off the Queen's winger James Henry. And it'll be Joey Rush with the ball in hand once more. Gone short to Jones. Intercepted well though by James Hood, and Hood plays it back to Ovens, and all the way back it goes to the Queen's netminder John McCoo. Worked out to the left hand side now to Matthew Murphy. Duel once more, very organised in their defensive setup, and that will please their management team. It's Luke Wilson now out to James Hood, and again switches it back inside to Dobbins. Ball up now to Luke Dorn, and again out to that left hand side to Matthew Murphy. McIlnay is the man moving at the front of the pitch for Queens, but UL dealing with it once more. Connor Crew heavily involved as this one's played back to McCoo once more by James Hood. Call from Jack Ovens here to go long over the top. It's not an option taken by Queens on this occasion. And again, it's a patient setup and build up from Queens as they work it to their captain Dan Dillon. Back to Lewis Dobbins once more, and again out to Luke Wilson, trying to create a bit of space. Ball in the pocket there, sent in to James Hood once more, and again working it back to Dobbins, trying to stretch this UL defensive setup. Hasn't worked thus far for Queens. And Murphy now trying to play this one forward, well intercepted again by Alex Cuddy. Only as far as Luke Wilson. Wilson switches it. Connor Crew is there for UL, the captain. Good touch by Hegarty. Dean Hegarty there, back to Crew. That one's cleared by Crew, and it's taken a deflection off the Queen's player. But it's kept in play. And Queens moving it now out to that side, left hand side with Dobbins again. Lovely touch from Luke Dorn. And the attempt is to give it to Dorn, taking on Sherlock over there. Doing well is Sherlock, but he's fouled him initially. Good work from the Queen's winger Luke Dorn on that occasion, and James Hood going across to deliver this one in for Queens. So a dangerous position for Queens, trying to edge ahead in this Collingwood Cup, a semi-final that has been very, very tight thus far. Just over 23 minutes of it. As James Hood to send it. It's a dangerous delivery. Good header though from Fintan O'Kelly. It's going to result in a corner unless Donegal O'Leary can keep that in play. I was waiting for the decision from the referee on this one. Looks to be a corner kick that Donegal Leary was unable to keep it in play, and I think that's the call. It'll be called McElnay to take the corner for Queens. That's McElnay now. Again, dangerous delivery last time out from Lewis Hood, or James Hood. This one is flicked on the back post. Chance, brilliant save from Josh Cody. Coming across was the captain, Dan Dillon. The delivery from McElnay flicked on, and Dillon was waiting at the back post, but a wonderful save from Josh Cody has kept this game scoreless as UL now on the counter. Davins forced to just touch it. Does well, does Lewis Davins, and comes out of that one brilliantly. Plays it up the line. Conor Carew doesn't deal with a chance for Queeveen Bonner, but good work from Fintan O'Kelly. Back to Josh Cody, and Cody launches that one clear, but it's he, the UL keeper, that has kept his side and kept Queens at bay at this stage of the game. Nearly the opening goal here in UL, but the hosts managed to stay level as Leon Daly wins that one well. O'Leary, good touch from him, and it's UL now with Matty Jones on the attack. Played up the line, looking for the run of Donegal Leary. Just too much on that one from Matty Jones, and it's Queens that easily mop it up through their goalkeeper John McCoo. So nearly the deadlock broken. That set piece delivery from Cole McElnay, brilliantly flicked on. I think it was Bonner that got a touch, and then at the back post was Dan Dillon, but Josh Cody came off his line brilliantly, and it was he that was able to save from close range. As that one stays in play, a harmless ball from UL down the line, no one on the run. John McCoo played it, left it, looked to be going out over the end line, but hits the corner flag, so kept in play. And it's Luke Wilson in possession now. Goes short to James Hood. Wilson once more, again to Hood. Looking to find a gap here. Intercepted by Joey Rush, and Rush has space to run into, plays it up the line. It's going to break, and it's going to break for Wilson's ball. It's played back to McCoo. McCoo not messing around with that one. Launches it high and out over the touchline. So it's UL now on the attack. It's Joey Rush will take once more. Or that is going to give it to Fintan O'Kelly. So Alex Cuddy is going to go up. No, Cuddy isn't going to go up now. We'll change of plan. O'Kelly was looking to launch that one into the box. I'll send it in towards the box anyway. Daly. Good touch again from Daly, taking on a couple of players. Barged off the ball. It's going to be another free kick for UL in a dangerous position. Great build-up and hold-up play from Leon Daly. A word of warning here from referee Ken Gorman, I should say, to James Hood. I think was protesting that decision from the referee. So it's Conor Carew and Conor Carew and Joey Rush, I should say, over this free kick for UL. And with the swirling breeze here, it could be worth it for having a crack from this range. We've already seen Joey Rush going very close for UL in this first half. Angle maybe not there this time. It's Conor Carew. It's going to have a crack. It's Carew. Goes high and over the bar. Never troubling the keeper, John McCoo. You can see why Conor Carew tried it though. With that breeze. Struck the ball well, but was never going to be a problem for the Queen's University keeper, John McCoo. And again, Lewis Dobbins takes the short pass from the keeper and bringing the ball out of his defence. Again, switches across to his centre half partner, Luke Wilson. Well organised, so they'll work it across now to James Hood. Hood with a bit of space. He's got Jack Ovens with him. He's gone over the top with it, looking for Ovens. Joey Rush should deal with that. Yeah, no problem whatsoever for the UL left back. Happy to see that one go out over the end line. And UL will restart with this kick out from Josh Cody. So Cody with the kick out. Goes long, Carew is up, as is Harry Sherlock. Flicked on, kept in by Hegarty. Lovely back heel for the run of Jones. But Davins is there for Queens. And he's able to defend that one. And we're thrown for UL at the far side with Conor Carew. Launching it in towards Jones, flicked away from him by Hood. It's out over to Carew once more. Sherlock is there as well, but it's cleared by Dan Dillon. Fintan O'Kelly wins the header for UL, but Alex Cuddy under pressure gets a foot to it. And it's eventually cleared once more by O'Kelly. Matty Jones battling there with Jack Ovens. And they put a hand to Matty Jones's face. It's a yellow card for Ovens. He protests his innocence, but you can have really no complaints there. Can the right back on this Queen side. Hand came back into the face of Matty Jones, and it's going to be a free kick for UL again with Joey Rush sending this one in. So both Cuddy and O'Kelly up from the back for UL. Rush with the delivery. Headers there though. That's a good one. Shot coming from Jones. Didn't get anything on it. Blocked at the second attempt. And it is Queen's University that come away with possession. Down that left hand side it's Murphy looking for the run of Caoimhín Bonner. Fintan O'Kelly is there for UL though. And Bonner's done well to win the corner for Queens. Got out of a bit of trouble there, Queens, at delivery from Rush. Jones trying a couple of attempts at goal, well blocked, and managed to counter, and they got away fairly quickly. Bonner winning the corner kick. That will be taken by Cole McElnay. So McElnay from the last delivery caused plenty of problems. Round the penalty spot, flicked away from Jones. Good defensive header from the playmaker on this UL side, and the ball goes out over the, shepherded out by both Luke Doran and the UL captain Conor Carew, and it's Jack Ovens that is there now for Queens. Up over the top, well won in the air by Joey Rush and added to by Harry Sherlock. In fact, it was Jack Ahern. Leon Daly launches it forward. Davins just gets a foot to it, added to by Luke Wilson. And it's Harry Sherlock now. Good turn from Sherlock. Jones over the top, looking for the run of Hegarty. Murphy's going to have to deal with it. He's done well, Murphy, but Dean Hegarty is there for UL. Read what Murphy was doing. It's Hegarty now, holding on to possession. Plays it to Harry Sherlock. Sherlock coming backwards towards Conor Carew. Carew again up towards Jones. Good turn from Jones. Can he hold on to it? He can't. He's under pressure. Doesn't win that one either. And it's out now for Queens. Dorn up to Bonner. Bonner gets it now to Cole McElnay. McElnay on for the run of Jack Ovens. Ovens tries to whip that one back in. Just maybe bobbled as he tried to float the cross into the penalty area. And it is a goal kick for UL. But Queens have shown throughout this opening half that if they can get a ball down and manage to play a bit, UL have been so well organised. But when Queens attack, they do attack with purpose. Something you will have to keep a keen eye on throughout this contest. As Josh Cody looks downfield and launches this one. That right hand side, Harry Sherlock's up, but it's well won by James Hood. Bonner trying to keep that one in play. Again, it's Fintan O'Kelly, flicks it away, and it hits the Queen's player. Bonner, last touch coming from him, and it's Conor Carew down the line with the throw. Well won in the air by Davins. Again, last touch off a UL player, and it will be a throw in for Queens once more. And it's going to be a free kick actually. Offside may have been the call there, I'm not quite sure. As this one's worked again to Davins. Davins up the line now to McElnay, just dropping a bit deep now. Cole McElnay trying to get more involved. Ball over the top, should be dealt with by UL, and is. Fintan O'Kelly just seeing that one out over the end line. And we'll just see a few switches on the UL side, positional ones. We're seeing now Donegal O'Leary moving to the right wing and Dean Hegarty moving to this left, maybe to try put a bit of pressure on Jack Ovens after that yellow card. So Josh Cody now and coming to this near side. Hegarty goes up. There's Matty Jones, is in fact Leon Daly tried to win that one there. Joey Rush happy to see that one over the end line or sideline again. And another throw for UL. Okay, 34 minutes here in Maguire's pitches, and it remains scoreless between UL and Queen's University as Matty Jones ball through is intercepted by Dobbins. Of course, our coverage of the IUFU Collingwood Cup is in association with Campion Insurance Stream Sport, the streaming partner for this competition, as Queevy Bonner tries to get a shot away. Harmless enough effort. And Campion Insurance, enjoy the present and the future is covered. Our sponsors for our coverage on Stream Sport for this afternoon's Collingwood Cup semi-finals. Josh Cody again, following that poor effort from Queevy and Bonner, will have the kick out again for UL. And Cody goes long. Well, one in the air by James Hood. Bonner trying to keep it up in UL's half, but unable to do so. Good turn here from Matty Jones. Tackle comes in from James Hood. A strong challenge by the Queen's number 8, but a legal one. That's a throw in now to UL. Joey Rush flicked on by Jones. Didn't get any purchase on that. Win something on that. It's cleared away downfield by Dan Dillon. Alex Cuddy winning that one in the air brilliantly. Jack Ahern there for UL again, as it's Dillon. Ahern nicks it off him. Luke Dorn. As Jack Ahern in midfield again. Neither side able to create much in this game. This one's launched forward. Fintan O'Kelly deals with it. Alex Cuddy is also onto it there. He's down injured here, Alex Cuddy. Referee Ken Gorman draws a halt to the game as that challenge from James Henry on Alex Cuddy. Wasn't blown up at the time by the referee, but it's the UL centre half now that needs a bit of attention. UL physio out with Alex Cuddy. Hopefully only momentarily halted as the UL centre half receives a bit of attention. So it remains scoreless here as we come to the closing stages of the first half. UL coming close early on with a shot from Donegal O'Leary inside the first couple of minutes. Joey Rush also going close enough with a free kick. And on the other side, it was a great save from Josh Cody that denied Queens an opening goal. Whereas Alex Cuddy will be okay to continue by the looks of things. Received that attention, has to leave the field, of course. And it is going to be a hot ball. It will be UL with Joey Rush that clears it downfield. Off goes Matty Jones. As Jones now trying to take this one down. Flicks it on. Lovely touch there from Hegarty. Back to Jones. Jones. Two players on him. Luke Wilson winning the ball back for Queens. And it's James Hood playing it up the line. Cuddy is there first for UL. Goes back to Josh Cody. Cody, good clearance from the goalkeeper. And it's one in the air by Jack Ovens. Jack Ahern trying to keep it in play for UL. Unable to do so. And Jack Ovens will take this throw. Goes up the line towards James Henry. Henry chests it, but it's UL in there once more up towards Leon Daly. Daly can't control it. And Luke Wilson wastes no time in clearing the danger. And throwing for UL once more. So Rush goes down the line with the throw, and off goes Dan Dillon, the Queen's captain, commanding in the air with that bit of play. as the Queen's captain, as Rush goes short to Jones this time. Jones, I should say. Cleared away out of danger. Bonner. Touch wasn't great, and Fintan O'Kelly takes the safe option, plays it back to his keeper, Josh Cody. Trying to switch a play, but there's plenty of players once more there for Queen's point of view. It's Jones under pressure, does brilliantly. Matty Jones beats 2 or 3 players. Lewis Dobbins can't get the ball off a metre. It's out now to Donegal O'Leary. O'Leary taking on Murphy, gets the ball across. It's deflected out for a corner. Brilliant play by Matty Jones for UL. 2 or 3 players, and then played it out right to Donegal O'Leary. And it'll be Joey Rush to go out and take that corner. And UL have looked dangerous from set pieces throughout this game. We're hoping to create something here from Joey Rush's left boot. Brilliant bit of play from Matty Jones once more to create this opportunity. After O'Leary's attempted cross was sent out for this corner kick, and it's Jones waiting as Joey Rush goes short to Daly. Back to Rush is the plan again. Didn't come off though, and there's a chance now for UL to counter. Jack Ahern has ensured Quevian Bonner can't create anything there, as Josh Cody's clearance isn't the best from him. Jones is there, but it's going to be Queens that initially have it. Jones in with the tackle. Last touch came off the Queens man, but the referee's assistant didn't have the greatest of angle, to be fair to him. And it's going to be a Queens throw as a result. And they work it back all the way to their centre half. Lewis Dobbins wearing number 15, but starting this game. It's Matthew Murphy now for Queens. Again, once more back to Dobbins. Luke Wilson in possession now for Queen's University. Delivery comes there. O'Kelly gets to it first. From that across by James Hood, and it's down the left-hand side now. Murphy taking his man on. Donegal O'Leary is able for the task. And it comes back now to Dan Dillon, the Queen's captain. Out to Murphy once more. He's shown an appetite to attack, but Donegal O'Leary has been diligent in his defensive work as a right-sided player. And again, that one has gone out of play. It's going to be another corner. A missed kick clearance by the UL defender results in this corner kick. Cole McElnay is out there once more. And so it's McElnay with this delivery. Again, dangerous one. It's well connected again. Alex Cuddy getting ahead to it, and Connor Crew completing the clearance for UL. As Jack Ovens under pressure from Leon Daly just hacks that one away. And it's Joey Rush with the throw in for UL. Again goes down the line, flicked on by Matty Jones, and Ovens adds to it. It's going to be another throw for UL. A few drops of rain come down. Switch of play by Jones. Rush keeps it in play, headed away by Jack Ovens once more. Battle over there, and it's going to fall kindly for Queens and Matt Murphy. Murphy with the left-footed ball down the line. Bonner chases it. Kelly, Fintan O'Kelly's done brilliantly there. Plays it out to his captain, Connor Crew. Crew, not the greatest of passes, and it's easily intercepted by the Queen's captain, Dan Dillon. Now across to James Hood. Hood looks to his right, goes back left to Dobbins. And again, out to Matthew Murphy on that far side for Queens. Dobbins into the middle once more. First touch goes backwards by Dillon to Dobbins. Up the line now to Luke Dorn. Dorn that's brilliantly intercepted by Jack Ahern, but only as far as Murphy once more as Queens continue their attack here. Down the left-hand side looking for Murphy. Connor Crew is there. Lovely touch this time by the UL number 2. Played up the field, but there's no one from a UL point of view even in the Queen's half on this occasion. Daly presses, but again Wilson and Dobbins are able to deal with that press. And now it's to Dan Dillon. Dillon looking to switch a play. It's a dangerous ball across now to Jack Ovens. Ovens plays it across the 6-yard box. Alex Cuddy's in there though for UL. Gets the clearance away. And again, lovely switch of play from the Queen's captain, Dan Dillon. Jack Ovens was on the overlap. And he sent in a dangerous delivery that was well defended by Alex Cuddy. But it will be a corner kick for Queens, and it's Luke Doran ready to take this one. He'll do well to keep that ball stationary. Given the breeze here, it's Doran. Dangerous one. Away is the call from the keeper, and it's Matty Jones that's able to do that for UL. Sent back in by Murphy. Again, it's Jones for UL. And it's Leon Daly now. Brilliant skill from Daly. Not fouled, says referee Ken Gorman. And it's Queens putting on a bit of pressure in the latter stages of this half. Switch of play isn't a good one, though, from Jack Henry. Only goes as far as his opposite number, Conor Carew. Carew goes over the top, but that's going to skip away easily for John McCoo to deal with. But he's come under pressure there from Daly. He's done well as the keeper though, and play in the middle of the park now for Queens, and James Hood across. Davins out to Murphy. We've seen that so often in this first half, so happy to build from the back. Up now to Queeveen Bonner. Bonner with a bit of space to run into. Loses his footing though. It's easily intercepted by Jack Ahern. Goes back to Josh Cody. Cody sends that one up towards halfway. Dominant win in the air by Dan Dillon, but it breaks to Matty Jones. Jones now. Touch wasn't great. Good challenge there. It's Jack Ahern. Ahern tries to play that one in too. Hegarty. Jack Ovens is there though for Queens. Hegarty unable to get anything out of that. It's cleared downfield. Alex Cuddy with the header. It's a good one to Jones. Jones just helps it on. And again, Jack Ovens clears that. And again, it's Cuddy that's winning it for UL. Now it's Matty Jones. Jones up over the line for Leon Daly to chase. Daly now putting Luke Wilson under pressure, and it's good play from Daly. Jones with the speculative ball up over the and beyond the Queen's defence. Daly with the run, and it's UL that have the corner kick as we have played 45 minutes here at Maguire's pitches in the University of Limerick, and it's the hosts trying to nick ahead just before the break here. It's going to be a Matty Jones corner kick. Again, Cuddy and O'Kelly are up in attack for it, the two centre halves on the UL side. See Joey Rush, Jack Ahern remaining in defence, keeping an eye on Queeveen Bonner, but either way, it's Matty Jones to whip this one in for UL. Dangerous delivery from Jones to the back post. Header comes in, is it in? It's a goal for UL. Conor Carew has got it. Brilliant ball to the back post by Matty Jones, and it's Conor Carew got the header on it. The keeper on the Queen's side, John McCoo, unable to keep the ball out, and it's UL that have hit the front in this Collingwood Cup semi-final. What a huge lift for UL just before half-time. Their captain Conor Carew, what could be an absolutely crucial goal in their bid to win a second ever Collingwood Cup. And they turned the defence. It was Luke Wilson with the poor clearance that went out over the end line. Brilliant delivery from Matty Jones, and Conor Carew at the back post has headed UL in front. And that's the half-time whistle here. Comes from referee Ken Gorman, and it's UL that have the advantage at the break here. They lead this IUFU Collingwood Cup in association with Campion Insurance. 1-0 at the break to UL. We'll be back with the second half shortly. Cleared away by the UL defenders. It's on to the run of the UL striker. That is Donnacha O'Leary. O'Leary gets the shot away. Just a little touch in this right hand side, left footed delivery. That's what's on the offing. It's a good ball and dangerous one. Not dealt with initially by UL, but it's Jones' foot to whip this one in. Plenty of movement inside. It's Rush. Takes it on, and it's McCoo having to deal with it. He went for it to Joey Rush. No. And dangerous delivery last time out from Lewis Hood, or James Hood. This one is flicked on the back post. Chance. Brilliant save from Josh Cody. Come. Dylan looking to switch a play. It's a dangerous ball across now to Jack Ovens. Ovens plays it across the 6-yard box. Alex Cuddy's in there though for you. Rush. Jack Ahern remaining in defence, keeping an eye on Queeveen Bonner. But either way, it's Matty Jones to whip this one in for UL. Dangerous delivery from Jones to the back post. Header comes in, is it in? It's a goal for UL.
Drivers, we get it. The car insurance market can be very noisy. Campion Insurance can make things crystal clear. We work with over 15 different insurers. For us, it's all about finding the insurance that suits you. Enjoy the present. The future's covered. Get a quote today on Campion.com.
For trusted financial advice and expert accountancy services, choose Mark Maloney & Co. Chartered Accountants, based in Monaleen, County Limerick. Call 061 332406 or 086 22 24247 or email mark@markmaloney.ie. Mark Maloney & Co. from Asling Anacotti, wishing UL the very best in the Collingwood Cup.
Maguire's pitches for this IUFU Collingwood Cup semi-final, brought to you on Stream Sport in association with Campion Insurance. It's UL, the host, leading Queen's University by 1-0 at the start of this second half. After that late header by UL captain Conor Carew that has seen them in front heading into the second half. And they'll be absolutely delighted to have nicked ahead just before the break. As I said, waiting for our referee, Ken Gorman, to get us back underway in the second half. The referee and his assistants shortly coming back onto the pitch fairly quickly as both teams ready to go. An even enough first half before Carew's header gave UL that 1-0 lead at the break. Delivery from UL's number 10, Matty Jones, from the corner kick on the left-hand side. And it is UL that have edged this first half and hoping to do so in the second. Looking to win their second ever Collingwood Cup. If they're successful here, we're still awaiting referee Ken Gorman and his assistants, so we can get us underway in the second half whenever they make an appearance. But it is, as I said, UL that hold the advantage at the break. They have made a substitute in this second half, number 13, who is Daniel O'Dwyer, I think, a goal scorer. Just double checking the UL side. Yeah, it's Daniel O'Dwyer in. And it's just confirm who's gone off the UL side in a moment. Looks from right now that Queen's University are unchanged in the second half. 2 subs on the UL side. That's number 13. As I said, Daniel O'Dwyer and Isaac O'Sullivan, I should say, who got a goal for UL yesterday in that victory on penalties over UCD. So Isaac O'Sullivan and Daniel O'Dwyer, who got the winning goal in the penalty shootout for UL, are on the field. And it looks at this stage that it's Dean Hegarty and the other man coming off. Looks to be Dean Hegarty, who was number 7, and number 9, Donegal O'Leary, off the UL side. Queens, as I said, don't seem to have any substitutes at the beginning of the second half, which is delayed by the non-appearance thus far of referee Ken Gorman and his assistants. They're on the way, from what we can see from the commentary position here at the side of Maguire's. And we will have the second half action beginning shortly. It'll be Queens wearing their red jerseys, white shorts and black socks, playing from right to left in the second half, with UL playing in their all-green tie, or all-green strip, I should say, as we see the substitutes now coming on for UL. Daniel O'Dwyer and wearing number 13, and Isaac O'Sullivan wearing number 14 on for Dean Hegarty and Donegal O'Leary at the start of the second half. And it's UL that will kick off, as referee Ken Gorman and his assistants ready. So Leon Daly will get us back underway for this second half of the IUFU Collingwood Cup semi-final between UL and Queen's University at Maguire's pitches. And our coverage on Stream Sport brought to you in association with Campion Insurance. It's O'Dwyer trying to make an impact immediately here, and it's O'Dwyer trying to get a shot away as well, blocked by the Queen's defence. Breaks now to Isaac O'Sullivan, goal scorer yesterday, as already mentioned, for UL. It's O'Sullivan taking on his man, plays across the edge of the 18-yard box, but no UL player there to take advantage of it. And it's Queens coming away with it. A brilliant interception once more by Jack Ahern. And it's Jones playing it down the line now to Daly. Very impressive in the first half. Up to Daniel O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer now met by Lewis Dobbins, wearing number 15, but starting for Queen's University in this game. Ball coming across from Jones. McCoo, you can hear the call from here. Taking that one in and getting it into the hands and playing, rolling it short to Luke Wilson. Onto that right-hand side to Jack Ovens. And it's back once more to Wilson. This was a feature of Queens' build-up in the first half, building it up from the back. It's out now to Matthew Murphy, down the line to Cole McElnay. Queens will want to see more of Cole, you can be sure, in the second half. Lovely ball inside now. Guivan Bonner with a bit of space to run into. Is he tripped by Fintan O'Kelly? Referee Ken Gorman says no. It's Queens on the attack still. Have the breeze in the second half as Jack Henry delivers that and nearly goes all the way over the head of Josh Cody. It did go over his head, but it went over the bar as well. That's just a little microcosm of how strong the breeze actually is here at Maguire's pitches here on the 5G AstroTurf in UL. So, a little bit of a lucky escape for UL there. That one could have went anywhere from Jack Ovens' delivery. It didn't. Cody gets us back underway, gets his kick out over halfway. One in the air by Luke Wilson for Queens. Ball breaks. Jack Ahern launches it forward for Daniel O'Dwyer to run onto. O'Dwyer's done exactly that. Has the pace to beat Dobbins. Beats him. Can he get the ball across now? Maybe trying to win the corner kick. Daniel O'Dwyer has done very well and gets the ball across. Not the greatest of balls, and it's intercepted by James Hood. Harry Sherlock putting the pressure on. He's tripped his opposite number though. It's going to be a free kick, and a free kick going in favour of Queen's University. O'Dwyer holding the ball up brilliantly for UL on this right hand side. They've left Daly in the middle for the time being. Good work on the wing from Daniel O'Dwyer as Queens now with Matt Murphy looking down the line, seeing his options, happy to go back to Dobbins. As Lewis Dobbins plays this one now to Dan Dillon. Lovely ball out to the left, very slick play from the Queens captain on that occasion. Back it comes now to Dobbins. Dobbins playing it up to straight up to the striker Guivan Bonner. Murphy now to James Hood. Hood, very impressive first half for Queens. Switch of play is superb. Joey Rush does well though over on that side for UL, and he's helped out by the second half substitute Isaac O'Sullivan. It's ball up for O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan is there first. There's a chance to get away here. It's going to be a bit of a problem for Luke Wilson. Isaac O'Sullivan got to the ball first, and Wilson has become the second player on the Queen side to receive a yellow card. That adds to Jack Ovens' one in the first half. Brilliant work from O'Sullivan. Flicked it past the Queen's centre half and was taken down. And it's going to be a yellow card issued to the big centre half on the Queen side. Ball played in now by Joey Rush up towards Alex Cuddy. Ball breaks here for O'Dwyer. Just couldn't control it. And McCoo happy to see that one go into his hands. Ball over the top here for Jack Ahern, and it's Jack Ahern has got to it first. Claims on the UL sideline that it's handball to a goal kick. And it looked to be a UL player got a touch to that. Jack Ahern was the one nearest to it, but referee Ken Gorman and his assistant on that far side have said the last touch came off a Queen's player, and it will be a goal kick to UL. Cody, another good strike from the goalkeeper, looking for Daniel O'Dwyer. It's won by Matthew Murphy, added up by Harry Sherlock for UL, but switch of play by James Hood doesn't work out for Queens, but they're on the attack now with James Henry. Up it goes to Luke Doran, but he slipped. As Fintan O'Kelly's done very well to tidy things up from a UL point of view, but play is stopped, and rightly so by referee Ken Gorman, like it was for UL in the first half. Player down injured, the referee making sure Luke Doran's okay, just lost his footing and went over on his ankle. Either way, it will restart with Conor Crew in possession for UL. Doran's okay to continue, doesn't need any assistance. And it's Conor Crew gives the signal up down the line for Leon Daly to run it. A good ball, puts Matt Murphy under pressure, does Daly. But they put Murphy under pressure, but Daly got the last touch, and Matty Murphy for Queens. So Matty Jones wins it for UL. Played forward now, and it's Queens on the attack. And it's a chance now for James Henry to run at the defence. Henry, I mean, well, easily dealt with in the end by Fintan O'Kelly and Jack Ahern. Well, it's Good communication back there from UL. Cross came in, wasn't a dangerous one. Alex Cuddy was there first, but you could hear Josh Cody saying, leave it through to me. I'll take it on as this one's launched towards Daniel O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer flicks it on, looking for Daly, just a touch was astray. And it's Queens under pressure. Lewis Dobbins has done well. Good work there from Colin McElnay. Out now it comes to James Hood. Hood happy to go backwards to Matthew Murphy. And again, Queens will build up from the back. With Luke Wilson playing it across now to his right back. It's a good ball up from Jack Ovens, but it's dealt brilliantly with by Alex Cuddy. And UL clear their lines, easily dealt with at the back by Luke Wilson. That's Wilson in possession once more to Dillon. Cross now to Ovens, and back it comes once more to Luke Wilson. Ton of space over at this left hand side if they want to take advantage of it. Dobbins was happy to keep it between the two centre halves on this Queen's University side. It's Wilson bringing it up over halfway to Queevy and Bonner. Bonner cuts back. Needs a bit of help, does the Queen's number 9. Takes it on, but Joey Rush has done very well defensively for UL all game, and certainly on that occasion as well as Queen's. Trying to put a bit of pressure on here. Jack Ovens, he's under pressure to Ovens. Feeling the heat, and he's lost possession of it. And it's going to be a UL throw. Joey Rush is down injured for UL on that far side. He'll need a bit of attention. At the moment, referee Ken Gorman checking on his welfare first of all. Yeah, and the UL physio is called on to give his left back a bit of attention. So a momentary stop and play here as the UL number 3 and left back Joey Rush receives attention there. So it is UL leading this IUFU Collingwood Cup final by 1-0. That goal coming late in the first half. And that's coming from the UL captain, Conor Carew. Of course, our coverage on Stream Sport this afternoon is in association with Campion Insurance. Enjoy the present, the future is covered. It's UL that are certainly in control of this one at the moment by virtue of that goal from their captain, Conor Carew. So it will be a throw and a restart with Fintan O'Kelly, told to get on with it, and he does so up towards Daniel O'Dwyer and O'Sullivan, kind of getting each other's way on that occasion to half-time substitutes. And it's Jack Ovens for Queens as Joey Rush is back onto the pitch for UL. And it's Rush under pressure here, and it's Dillon, the Queen's captain, plays it backwards now. Maybe a shooting chance. Luke Doran going through a couple of defenders, but Alex Cuddy gets a touch in it for UL. It's out now to Ovens. Ovens plays it across. Conor Carew is there at the back post. Brilliant defensive header. And it's Matty Jones plays this one up towards Daniel O'Dwyer. Touch is good from O'Dwyer. Tries to play it to Leon Daly, but wasn't coming through on that occasion. And it is going to be a throw-in for Queen's University. So it's Matthew Murphy to take for UL. Goes down the line with it towards Colin McElnay. McElnay trying to keep this one in, unable to do so. And it will be a UL throw. So play restarting now with a Conor Carew throw-in for UL on this near side. That's Carew up the line. Lewis Dobbins gets to it ahead of Leon Daly. And it will work out for Queens with Luke Wilson playing it all the way back to his keeper, John McCoo. Now out to Matthew Murphy. Murphy into the middle. It's well intercepted by Harry Sherlock. Sherlock now taking it on as he fouled. Referee Ken Gorman says no, play on. Here's the call. Back now to Matthew Murphy. Murphy in possession for Queens. Again, happy to play this one back. As Queens work it out from defence again with Luke Wilson out to the right-hand side to Ovens. Plays it down the line. There's a deflection on it. It will be a throw to Queens University. Queens now chasing this game and have the advantage of what is a very strong breeze. It is coming across the pitch, as you see it on screen as well, but definitely in Queens' favour as Jack Ovens plays this one back with the throw to Luke Wilson. Again, it's the Queens right back with possession, goes short and takes the return. A little touch from Luke Doran. It's Ovens playing it into the box. It breaks for Bonner, and it comes the shot on the hoof. In fairness to Luke Doran, it was a first-time effort. Not much he could do to keep that one down. It was on the fly, and Doran has been on the fringes of this game, unable to keep that in play, and it will be a UL goal kick. And Josh Cody will get us back underway with this goal kick. So it's Cody with this goal kick. As UL look to onto their toe lift the can. Great win in the air by Conor Carew. Daniel O'Dwyer trying to win it, but Dan Dillon is there for Queens. Jack Ahern getting a touch to that one. Over towards Joey Rush. Rush can't get it under control initially. Does well. Just hook it clear. And it's Sherlock adds to it. Looking for the runs of O'Dwyer and O'Sullivan, but it's Queens are able to clear their lines. Now it's Luke Wilson with it. And it's Rush that's forced to play it out over the touchline. Cole McElnay now. Challenge coming in from O'Sullivan. Helped out by Rush. Rush with the clearance. Wilson's to it first. Good touch from him. And Dillon just adds to it. So it's like O'Sullivan winning the header, but it's Queens on the attack now. And Bonner gets the touch on that. It's the last touch by the Queens number 9, and it will be another goal kick to UL. So we played 13 minutes of the second half of this IUFU Collingwood Cup semi-final, brought to you in association with Stream Sport and in association with Campion Insurance. It's UL leading by that 1 goal to no score. 1-0 thanks to Conor Carew, but it's Queen's University that are just stretching this game at the moment in a hunt of an equaliser. Dobbins inside the UL half. Switch of play now out to Matt Murphy. Leon Daly putting the pressure on, but Murphy gets it away to Henry. That's UL have it back. Matthew Jones. Jones still has it. It's a switch of play by Matty Jones, a good one. Isaac O'Sullivan now has Daniel O'Dwyer with him. O'Sullivan takes his man on, and it's Wilson who's already been booked, and Luke Wilson is going to receive a second yellow card here, and then it's going to be followed by a red. There's a brilliant bit of skill by Isaac O'Sullivan, and there's the red card. Well, it was Isaac O'Sullivan that created the problem both times for Luke Wilson, and it is Queen's University now down to 10 men following that red card to their centre half, Luke Wilson. A second yellow, and the big centre half on the Queen's side receiving a red card as a result. So UL now with the 1-0 advantage, and have a 1-man advantage for the rest of this game as well as it currently stands. It is they that hold all the aces in the pack at this stage early in the second half. It is Queens down to 10 men, and it's going to be a free kick to be taken by Joey Rush. Alex Cuddy again, and Fintan O'Kelly up for it. It's aimed towards both. It's Cuddy gets a header to it. The flag is up anyway. Offside flag is up. Well, Cuddy just got a glance on it with the header. Didn't hit the target. The ball headed wide. It would have been ruled out if he'd hit the target and found the back of the net. But now the switch is Dan Dillon is going to probably play a hybrid role between centre half and central midfield, but he's going to have to drop deep and replace him there. It's Conor Carew, brilliantly wins that for UL. It's Carew putting the pressure on. It's a push and on the back of James Hood, and it's Queens trying to get a bit of tempo up once more here. Switch of play is a good. The touch is brilliant from Doran back to Jack Ovens. Tackled by Isaac O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan's won it back. He's going to play it over the top for Leon Daly to run onto. Just too strong a pass from UL's point of view. And it is Queens that have it back with Dillon goes over the top. Good touch from Bonner, brings it down. Joey Rush is there, but Bonner does well to hold it up for Queen's University. Queevy Bonner with the run. It's a good turn from him as well. Gets the ball away to Doran, but the touch wasn't there on this occasion, and UL have managed to navigate this one out. Matthew Jones has done very well there. Matty Jones back out to Conor Carew. Carew will go over the top, looking for the run at Daly. That's going to go out over the sideline, and it remains UL on the attack, but it's a throw-in for Queens, and UL putting the pressure on. Matthew Murphy. Daly intercepts it for UL. Switch of play now, looking for O'Sullivan. Headed on by Jack Ovens and added to by Luke Dorn. That's going to be too strong for the run of Queevy Bonner to do anything with, despite his best efforts. And Josh Cody just controlling it, putting the pressure on. Was Bonner. Look, Josh Cody holds on to it, leaves off a little smile as well as the pressure came on. And Cody not messing around with it, looks up towards Daniel O'Dwyer. One in the air by Hood. Jack Ahern gets a flick to it. Added to by Fintan O'Kelly, and that's a dangerous one for Leon Daly to run onto. Dobbins is under pressure, but he's done well. Lewis Dobbins there, not the greatest of clearances though. And it's UL through Conor Carew. Flicks it up towards Daly. Matthew Jones gets in as well. Last touch off the Queen's midfielder, James Hood. And it's going to be a throw-in for UL, and their captain Conor Carew will take. Carew sends it down the line, looking for Daniel O'Dwyer, flicks it on. O'Dwyer causing problems ever since he came on at half-time. As is Isaac O'Sullivan on the other side, and he's done well to win a throw-in there, Daniel O'Dwyer for UL. It's going to be Fintan O'Kelly coming up from the back to take the long throw in towards the box. Alex Cuddy going up as well for this. So it's Fintan O'Kelly. Harry Sherlock heading inside the box as well for UL. So Fintan O'Kelly, plenty of movement inside. Conor Carew, the captain, is in there as well, as is Alex Cuddy. Ball breaks, Carew flicks it on. It's going to be cleared though by Queens. And it's Joey Rush and Queevy Bonner. It's Bonner. And Joey Rush putting the pressure on, and he's done well here, but Bonner still goes forward with it. Jack Ahern is here for UL. Takes the safe option, plays it out over the sideline, and it's Queens. And it's going to be a Queens throw-in on that far side. Jack Ovens forced to go and collect it. As Queens look to get back into this game. That's UL with 19 minutes played of the second half that hold a 1-0 advantage by virtue of a late first half goal by their captain Conor Carew, as Ovens launches that one in. It's flicked on, cleared by O'Kelly. And it falls to Matty Murphy. Flicked on again by Hood, and it's headed towards goal by Queevy Bonner. That's probably the first attempt on target by Queens, second attempt in fact on target in this game. Came close to opening the scoring in the first half to their captain Dan Dillon. Was a miskicked clearance there from the keeper, but Conor Carew wins it. Ball added to by Harry Sherlock, but it's Queens getting a bit in a tangle there. It's kept in well by James Henry. Henry tripped by Leon Daly, and it will be a Queens free kick. Right on the touchline here in front of the commentary area. So it's Matthew Murphy to take. It goes back to his keeper, John McCoo. McCoo now finds Lewis Dobbins. That's Dobbins. It's Queens warming up a few subs on that far side. It's Dobbins. Intercepted by Jones, and Jones just had maybe more time than he realised. Tried to play it down the line. Miscued off the right boot. And it's going to be throw-in for Queens, and it's going to be Matthew Murphy to take once more. Murphy aiming for Cole McElnay. McElnay got ahead to it, but Fintan O'Kelly heads clear for UL. Ball breaks to Queevy Bonner. He's going to have a crack. Hits off Alex Cuddy, and Joey Rush's clearance isn't the best. Conor Carew flicks it on, and Matthew Jones, well, he's launched it again. And it's going to be a throw-in once more for Queen's University. It's going to be Matthew Murphy once more. Flicked on by Harry Sherlock inadvertently as he tried to clear it. Ball cleared over towards Jack Ovens. Ovens heads it down to Luke Doran. Doran tries to play Ovens in, but Alex Cuddy, a brave header from him, and Isaac O'Sullivan is there for UL. O'Sullivan plays it back to Cuddy. Cuddy clears the ball, hits off Doran, and it will be a UL throw. O'Sullivan, a goal scorer yesterday against UCD in that penalty shootout victory for UL. He's had a big impact since coming on at half-time. Fouled twice for those 2 Luke Wilson yellow cards. Himself and Daniel O'Dwyer, who scored a winning penalty yesterday in that shootout win, has also had a big impact since coming on at the break. The break in play here is a collision between Harry Sherlock and I think it's James Hood. That's a red card. Well, it's a red card here for Harry Sherlock. Didn't see the challenge. I'm not sure what has happened there. Either way, UL are now down to 10 men as well. Harry Sherlock has been sent off by referee Ken Gorman. The challenge on James Hood. We were following the ball here, we didn't see it. And that now results in both sides being down to 10 men. Queven Bonner, I think, is also, I don't know, he's staying on for the moment. Queen's still warming up a couple of substitutes. So, well, both sides down to 10 men now as Luke Doran whips this one in. Dangerous ball, headed away by Fintan O'Kelly. It's going to go out for a corner kick, and it's Queens now putting the pressure on. So, a red card apiece. Luke Wilson, 2 yellows, followed by a red for Queens, and that straight red for Harry Sherlock as Doran whips this one in as well. Josh Cody bravely comes out, and that's what you want to see from your keeper, coming out and dealing with the corner effectively. And brilliant work from Cody as he launches this one out towards Daniel O'Dwyer up front. Matthew Murphy gets to the head first, added to by James Hood. Connor Carew for UL up to Leon Daly from Matthew Jones. Lovely backheel from Daly, and it's Jones now out to Connor Carew. The flag goes up, and that brilliant move by UL comes to a halt as Connor Carew is flagged for being offside. And the UL captain has been booked as well after kicking the ball away. That's the decision. And it's now Queens in possession. Dobbins across to Jack Ovens on the Queen's side. Into the middle it comes once more to Dylan.
Come on, Daniel! Come on, Daniel!
And O'Dwyer putting the pressure on there, but squared once more. As Colin McIlnay back, it comes to Ovens, flicks it inside, but Jack Ahern, as so often the case in this game for UL, is there. Ball cleared away. That's going to be a UL free. It's a UL ball. The Queen's Flair's not happy with the referee at the moment. Referee Ken Gorman clearing his decision. The ball hit the hand of the Queen's player, he says, and that will be a free kick to UL. So the game getting a little bit tetchy after that second red card in the half. Of course, such a big prize at stake at place. And the Collingwood Cup final as Joey Rush launches this one in towards Fintan Kelly. Is that handball? Well, UL certainly appealing for it. The referee's assistant is not signalling for a penalty, much to the chagrin of the UL players and management. When play restarts with a throw-in for Queens. And it's a man down injured now once more is James Hood. And Hood, it was Leon Daly won the header clearly, saw the ball out. There's a man down on the UL side as well. It's Alex Cuddy that's down as well. So plenty for referee Ken Gorman to deal with at the moment. And James Hood protesting here, but there is an injury. Alex Cuddy. The situation will have to be dealt with as well. And the referee has spotted that. So our score remains UL in front, 26.5 minutes on the clock in this IUFU Collingwood Cup semi-final, brought to you on Stream Sport in association with Campion Insurance. Campion Insurance, enjoy the present, the future is covered. So it's Alex Cuddy still receiving attention. Looked at he was in that previous play that he was fouled. As UL appealed for the penalty. No foul was given to UL, no free was given to UL, I should say, at the time. So Cuddy seems worse for wear after that. Well, he went back to his position at centre half, but seems to have picked up a knock in that incident. That is what the delay in play is for, and is of course UL leading this Collingwood Cup semi-final by 1-0 after that Conor Carew header from a Matty Jones corner kick at the end of the first half, and that is what separates the sides at the moment. Alex Cuddy has to go off, so UL temporarily down to 9 players after receiving a treatment, and this throw-in to be taken by Matthew Murphy. So Murphy with the throw. It's won by Conor Carew. But it will be another throw-in for Queen's University, and the man to take it is Matthew Murphy up towards Luke Dore. McIlnay is there as well. It's Murphy again into the middle. It comes, and it's Dobbins takes the pass from Hood. Dobbins trying to play it up the line. Unable to do so as Alex Cuddy has returned to the UL side following that injury. It's Carew with the throw. It's a good one too. Dan Dillon gets it away clear for Queens up towards Bonner. It falls from Luke Dore, and Bonner, good turn after beating Jack Ahern, tries to play it. It breaks now to Luke Dorn. Dorn switch of play off the left is good ball to Jack Ovens. Ovens plays it back now. It's Cole McIlnay, cleared away by Cuddy initially, and it's added to by Joey Rush, and it's Dan Dillon now in possession for Queen's University. Blocked by Daniel O'Dwyer by the hand, says referee Ken Gorman. So it will be a Queen's University free kick, a chance for them to put on some more pressure on this UL side. Taken quickly by Dillon, out to the right back. Ovens flicked inside. It's a little flick again by Bonner. Ball was behind him, tried to angle the ball towards goal, unable to do so, and the ball harmlessly out over the end line, and will restart with a goal kick for UL.
Danny, come on, Danny, come on, Danny.
So, coming up to half an hour played of this Collingwood Cup semi-final in the second half. It remains UL leading 1-0 as Josh Cody readies to take this goal kick for his side, the home side. Here Emma Goyers pitches. That's Cody aiming towards Daniel O'Dwyer and Matty Jones once more, but it's Dan Dillon, the Queen's University captain, that wins it in the air, but UL have nicked it back, and it's Isaac O'Sullivan. Leon Daly not playing that one. He's offside at the second look at it. It's going to be a free kick to Queens. And Murphy goes back to Dobbins. It's out to their captain Dan Dillon once more. Sliding back into defence after the red card to Luke Wilson. Of course, that was UL that were also brought down to 10 men after their red card to Harry Sherlock. There's going to be a substitute on the UL side here as well. Third sub of the game for UL. It's going to be Leon Daly departing the scene. Tireless effort from the UL number 11. It's going to be number 17 on the UL side, Luke Ryan, that comes onto the pitch. Direct swap Luke will play down the right hand side for UL.
Danny boy, come on.
Carew with the throw, aiming towards Daniel O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer gets ahead to it. Dobbins just shepherding him to make sure he can't collect it. And it's Queen's University in possession once again. Matthew Murphy looking down the line at options. Is going to go sideways and backwards towards Lewis Dobbins, and Dobbins across now to Daniel O'Dwyer, putting him under pressure. It's a good ball from Dillon up towards Jack Ovens. Isaac O'Sullivan on the scene for UL, but it's Ovens. Enjoyed plenty of possession in the second half. Turns, but O'Sullivan's nicked it back. And Cole McElnay has won the ball back though in turn for Queens. Jack Ahern getting a block, and that's going to be a corner kick for Queen's University. Again, down that right hand side, Jack Ovens, who's had a bit of joy throughout with balls in behind. He's shown a bit more in the second half, but it is going to be Queens and Luke Dorn with this corner kick. And there's a man down. It's Isaac O'Sullivan on that far side, the UL substitute. That's going to need a bit of treatment here. UL physio Craig Madigan eventually left onto the field by referee Ken Gorman. Injury is severe enough that it warrants some physio attention. Plenty of attention on both sidelines as well, as this game heads towards its final quarter. And it is UL that hold the slightest of advantages on a 1-0 lead. O'Sullivan is up on his feet. He will have to leave the field, but you will be hopeful that he's okay to continue and back with play. It's Luke Dorn with this corner kick for Queen's University. Dorn sends it across. It's going to be too long. Went with the wind of the ball on that occasion, and it goes out harmlessly in the end, over the end line. And a goal kick for UL. 11.5 minutes remaining of this IUFU Collingwood Cup semi-final between UL and Queen's University here at Maguire's pitches at the University of Limerick, and it's the competition hosts that are edging closer to a final spot. Of course, their only victory ever in this competition coming in 2024, and they're looking to make it number 2 this year, but plenty of action remain before that can happen for UL. And it's going to be a throw, not the greatest of strikes from Cody, and they go backwards to Dobbins. Dillon calls for it, and he'll bring it into the UL half. Jack Ahern comes off, lovely flick this occasion from Bonner, back to James Hood, intercepted back there, and UL through Daniel O'Dwyer get the ball clear. UL just going further and further back here as this game heads to its final conclusion. Fintan O'Kelly with the header. Luke Ryan is the first player towards it for UL, but it's Matthew Murphy playing it to Dorn, intercepted by Conor Carew. A battle between Dorn and Carew for possession. Ball breaks. Luke Ryan with a good tackle for UL, gets the ball away. Breaks now to Cole McElnay. McElnay inside with the pass to Dorn. Shots there, and Cody forced to make a save. Shot came in from Bonner in the end. They've worked it very well into a shooting position, the Queens. And it was Caoimhín Bonner that knocked it towards goal. Cody forced into the save, and it will be a corner kick for Queens, and Cole McElnay rushing over to take it. So it's McElnay with the delivery for Queens.
Big and strong, big and strong.
It's a low one to the front post. It's missed by Isaac O'Sullivan, but Josh Cody was alive to the situation for UL.
Come on, come on, come on.
Does very well. Safe pair of hands from the keeper once more. It's Cody. Launches it towards this far side again. That's going to bounce and head out over the sideline. And taken quickly by Murphy. Back to Dobbins. Again, a switch of play across the middle to Dan Dillon. Good pressure from Daniel O'Dwyer on the UL's perspective. Dobbins and just lofts one Out to his captain once more. Dobbins with that delivery. Carew heads it. That's Matthew Jones and Luke Ryan trying to keep that in play. Luke Ryan. That's Connor Carew trying to keep it in play. Was unable to do so. And it's going to be a throw into Queen's. Substitution now coming for Queen's University, their first of this afternoon's semi-final. Just waiting to see who the player coming off is. So it's Queen's with their first sub of the game. It's Luke Dorn, that's the part of the scene. Coming onto the park for Queen's University is their number 17, and that's Adam Lansdale. So Adam Lansdale on. As this one throwing, Luke Ryan has done very well. One possession back and clears it out of danger for UL. Dobbins going back to McCoo. And Dobbins will take that one back as well. UL so organised defensively throughout this game. I hope to continue to do so as the game heads towards its final 10 minutes. Ball over the top. It's a dangerous one for Queevy and Bonner. Dan Dillon over the top. Bonner. Ball bounces and went with the wind again. And again out over the end line. And a goal kick for UL. 37.5 minutes played of the second half of this UFU Collingwood Cup semi-final, brought to you by Stream Sport in association with Campion Insurance. Josh Cody's ball out towards Luke Ryan. Won by Matthew Murphy. Hit him last, said the referee's assistant in front of us here. Now it's going to be a throw-in to UL. Campion Insurance, our sponsors this afternoon. Campion Insurance, enjoy the present. The future is covered. Throw now again for Queens, flicked on by James Hood. Jack Ahern again winning it in the air. Connor Carew, commanding header by him up towards Daniel O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer doing well to win possession for UL, looking for the run of Isaac O'Sullivan, nicked away from him. Challenge between Matthew Jones and Dan Dillon. Referee says a foul by Jones. And Dillon not messing around, taking this one quickly towards Jack Ovens on that far side for Queen's University. It's Dillon once more. Switch now out to Matthew Murphy, who's got a lot of space to run into. It's been a rare thing for him this afternoon. Down the line now to Lansdale. Adam Lansdale cuts inside, plays it up the line to Cole McElnay. Good challenge by Fintan O'Kelly, but McElnay is still there for Queen's University. Luke Ryan with the tackle. And it's going to be a throw in for Queens and Matthew Murphy. Murphy up towards Cole McElnay. McElnay back to Murphy. Murphy will try and whip this in. Josh Cody is quickly off his line. The hands weren't great from the keeper for once, and it's nearly a mistake there. And it's Lansdale now for Queens. Lovely footwork, but Matthew Jones was there for UL. Lovely touch from Daniel O'Dwyer, and Matty Jones has it now, looking to find Isaac O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan on the run for UL. A second goal would surely finish this as O'Sullivan. Dan Dillon gets the tackle in. Brilliant work from the Queen's University captain on that occasion. And it is Queen's now that keep searching for that equaliser. Nearly had a moment there when a rare lapse in concentration from Josh Cody, and he was held out by his defence in dealing with that, as Dan Dillon now once more up to Jack Ovens. Ovens met by Isaac O'Sullivan. Good work from O'Sullivan, putting him under pressure. Back to Dillon it goes. Dillon now. Lovely ball to McElnay. McElnay with the strike, and it's just wide. Lovely bit of build-up play from Queen's University there. Ball coming into McElnay. Just added to it. Got a little touch to it. Brought it towards goal, and just inches wide. And that is how tight this game is, just inches away from an equaliser. And of course there's no extra time. And if there is to be an equaliser, it goes straight to a penalty shootout. You're well familiar with that after their victory over UCD yesterday on penalties, as Josh Cody launches this one. O'Dwyer gets a little nod to it. Matty Jones up there. Dillon plays it. Fintan O'Kelly gets the clearance away for UL, and it will be a throw once more for Queen's University. Dobbins again to Dillon, who has been the creator since he's nipped back to play centre half following the red card to Luke Wilson. Both sides down to 10 men. If you're just joining us for the conclusion of this game, 2 yellow cards for Queen's centre half Luke Wilson, a straight red for UL midfielder Harry Sherlock, as this one's played up by Jack Ahern towards Daniel O'Dwyer. Good hold up play from O'Dwyer. Challenge comes in. Isaac O'Sullivan for UL plays one back. Alex Cuddy will try and clear this one. That's last hit Queeveen Bonner, and that will be a goal kick for the University of Limerick.
Moisey, play forward, play forward.
So Josh Cody once more is taking the majority of these from this right hand side of his 6-yard box.
Danny boy, come on,
And
Danny.
kicking
Come on,
it
Danny.
as close to with the wind coming over to this side as Cody is this one. Easily won in the air by Dillon. Jack Ahern adds to it from UL, flicked on by Isaac O'Sullivan. Ball played forward, should be easy enough for Cody. That's exactly what comes for the UL keeper. As Josh Cody now launches this one again, skews off the right boot. Connor Crew will get up, but it's won by
Dan, up the line, Lukey,
James
up the line.
Hood on the
Hey,
Queen's
come on.
University
Moisey,
side.
5 now, Moisey, come on.
Connor
Hold
Crew
it, hold it.
up towards O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer does well, flicks it on for himself and then takes it on further. Daniel O'Dwyer keeps it in play, does very well. Last touch off the Queen's defender, Matthew Murphy. Brilliant work from Daniel O'Dwyer.
No, you're not.
Throw in for UL. There was a bit of a conference to see if Fintan O'Kelly would launch a long throw towards the Queen's goal, but not happening is the call from the UL management after Crew asked the question. So Connor Crew will take the throw in himself, the UL captain. And take as much time as referee Ken Gorman will allow him. Goes short to Daniel O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer has shown a serious ability to hold up the ball throughout this game. Connor Crew has it back once more, whips it in. Isaac O'Sullivan's at the back post. The header was from Jack Owen. Jack Ahern is just wide of the post. Cut across it beautifully to Jack Ahern. And that would have confirmed UL's place in the Collingwood Cup final. On this occasion, though, the ball just goes past the post, left post of John McCoo, the Queen's University keeper. And now it is Queen's that go in search once more of an equaliser that will bring this semi-final to a penalty shootout. It is Dobbins. Back to Dillon. And Dan Dillon now switch of play. Left for Matthew Murphy. Murphy trying to get this one across. Good challenge by Connor Carew. And it will be a throw-in once more for Queen's University deep inside the UL half. Taken quickly. And it's Matty Jones has done brilliantly. Jack Ahern though, they have the advantage. Jack Ahern still goes. Cole McKenna chases him and gets a touch back to his own keeper. UL had an advantage there. But Jack Ahern, that brilliant bit of play, and he's been outstanding in that holding role for UL throughout. This one's clipped over the top. Well, the attempt is that. It's Connor Carew, not once but twice, doing the necessary for UL. O'Dwyer now battling with Dan Dillon. It's Daniel O'Dwyer. Can he get away? Matthew Jones is there for UL, done brilliantly. Luke Ryan now, one of 3 second half substitutes for UL. And it will be a throw in now for UL, won by Luke Ryan. Chance now for UL. Time is up on the clock, and it is at the discretion of referee Ken Gorman as that throw from Connor Carew is eventually won by O'Dwyer. Dillon comes across, and that's going to be another throw to UL as we are in the first minute of added time. So it's Connor Carew up the line towards Daniel O'Dwyer, headed away by Dillon. Again, it goes out over the sideline and will be a throw-in for the University of Limerick. No, it's not going to be a throw-in to UL actually. Well, it's not going to be a UL ball. It's going to be a throw in for the Queen's University. And it's Lewis Dobbins that has it. Dan Dillon once more now for Queens. Launches it forward over the top for Adam Lansdale. Back now to Murphy. Cleared away brilliantly by Fintan O'Kelly's header. Comes to Dobbins once more. He's going to pass to Dillon. Dillon again clipping dangerous balls into the box the last 10 minutes. O'Kelly's there once more. Chance for UL now to get clear with Matty Jones. Jones launches it. Well, it's going to go out over the sideline. Now it's going to be a throw in for Queens. Taken by John McCoo. And back to Dobbins. Dobbins now will play it across to Dillon, and Dillon will bring play into UL's half. It's Dan Dillon. Again, clips one to the back post area. O'Kelly's there once more. Luke Ryan just launches it away, and it's a good clearance from Luke Ryan. That will be a throw-in once again for Queen's University. Dobbins to take. Again, UL trying to get this away. Luke Ryan does so, but Dillon flicks it away. Fintan O'Kelly with a great header back to his keeper. And that is great stuff from the UL centre half and keeper. Queens with another sub on as well, as Josh Cody launches that one. Again, out over the touchline. Queens with another substitute on as well. Number 14, Cameron Kelly, is on the field here as they still go and search for this equaliser deep in at a time. It's John McCoo. Plays it up towards the 18-yard box again. It's Matty Jones that's there for UL, and Jones should win this one again. Doesn't get a good purchase on it though, and again they'll work it with Queens to their captain Dan Dillon. Dillon out to the right hand side now to Jack Ovens. Ovens coming inside. He's lost it initially though. A chance for UL to clear. It only goes as far as John McCoo. Again, clips it forward. Won by Cameron Kelly. Ball around the edge of the penalty area. Chances there. Cody with the save. Still there. And the offside flag is up. The offside flag is up. A chance bobbling around the 6-yard area. The shot came in. Cody was there with the save. But either way, the flag was up. And it will be a free out to UL. And as they are moments away now from a place in the Collingwood Cup final. We played nearly 4 minutes of added time. As the ball comes in to keeper Josh Cody. And a chance in the semi-final surely coming to a close here as well manage what Queens have sent towards them in the last quarter of an hour as Cody launches it once more up towards Luke Ryan and Daniel O'Dwyer. It's won in the air by Matthew Murphy. Dillon just adds to it forward for Queens. And it's Joey Rush. Rush plays this one over the top looking for Daniel O'Dwyer. Sideline is going to beat him though. And it is Queens now with Matthew Murphy. One last chance maybe for Queens to do it. Flicked on brilliantly by Bonner. Challenge from Fintan O'Kelly. O'Kelly, no foul, says the referee Ken Gorman. That should be that here. Matt Maguire's pitches. It's UL that's surely heading to the Collingwood Cup final. We've played nearly 5 minutes of added time here. As Josh Cody very much at the discretion now of referee Ken Gorman. As Josh Cody will take this kick out. Plenty of players bunched there. Up towards O'Dwyer once more. It's O'Dwyer and Dillon. Luke Ryan winning it in the air, but Dillon then for Queens. Jack O'Hearn and Fintan O'Kelly. It will fall to Alex Cuddy, who launches it away. Chance for Daniel O'Dwyer to run onto it. It's O'Dwyer. John McCoo is there, the keeper. He's been fouled by Daniel O'Dwyer. There will be a card for the UL number 13 as well for a late challenge on the Queens keeper. That's McCoo. That has one more chance, surely at this stage. That's all it could be to get a ball in towards the UL penalty area. It's McCoo to take it. Launches it high into the edge of the box. Ball breaks down. Mistake in the defence. It's still there. Shot coming in. Surely cleared away. And that's the final whistle. It's UL that are into the Collingwood Cup final after a 1-0 victory over Queen's University. The goal just before the break by UL captain Conor Carew has seen them into the 2026 IUFU Collingwood Cup final. And our coverage here on Stream Sport brought to you in association with Campion Insurance, and it's UL, the hosts of the competition in 2026, that are in the decider. That'll be played tomorrow afternoon here in Jackman Park inside in Limerick City. That's where it is at the moment, but that's where we are here at Maguire's pitches. It's victory for UL, and it is they that will contest the Collingwood Cup final after a 1-0 victory over Queen's University. That's all from us here at Maguire's for this epic contest in which UL have come out on top of, and it is all from us here, and thanks for tuning in. The run of the UL striker, that is Donnacha O'Leary. O'Leary gets the shot away, just a little touch on this right hand side, left footed delivery. It's what's on the offing. It's a good ball, a dangerous one, not dealt with initially by UL, but it's Jones' foot to whip this one in. Plenty of movement inside. It's Rush, takes it on, and it's McCoo having to deal with it. He went for it to Joey Rush. No, again, dangerous delivery last time out from Lewis Hood or James Hood. This one is flicked on the back post. Chance, brilliant save from Josh Cody. Come, Dylan looking to switch of play. It's a dangerous ball across now to Jack Ovens. Ovens plays it across the 6-yard box. Alex Cuddy's in there though for you. Rush. Jack Ahern remaining in defence, keeping an eye on Queevy and Bonner, but either way, it's Matty Jones to whip this one in for UL. Dangerous delivery from Jones to the back post. Header comes in, is it in? It's a goal for UL on the Queen side. Ball played in now by Joey Rush up towards Alex Cuddy. Ball breaks here for O'Dwyer. Just couldn't control it now. Has Daniel O'Dwyer with him. O'Sullivan takes his man on, and it's Wilson who's already been booked, and Luke Wilson is going to receive a second yellow card here, and then it's going to be followed by a red. There's a brilliant bit of skill by Isaac O'Sullivan. Joey Rush launches this one in towards Fintan Kelly. Is that handball? Well, UL certainly appealing for it. The referee's assistant. And a tackle for UL, gets the ball away. Breaks now to Cole McElnay. McElnay inside with the pass to Dorn. Shots there, and Cody forced to make it. Back to Dylan it goes. Dylan now. Lovely ball to McElnay. McElnay with the strike, and it's just wide. Conor Carew has it back once more. Whips it in. Isaac O'Sullivan's at the back post. The header was from Jack Ovens. Jack Ahern, and it's just wide of the post. Cameron Kelly, ball around the edge of the penalty area. Chances there. Cody with the save. Still there. And the offside flag is up.
Drivers, we get it. The car insurance market can be very noisy. Campion Insurance can make things crystal clear. We work with over 15 different insurers. For us, it's all about finding the insurance that suits you. Enjoy the present. The future's covered. Get a quote today on campion.com.
For trusted financial advice and expert accountancy services, choose Mark Maloney & Co. Chartered Accountants, based in Monaleen, County Limerick. Call 061 332406 or 086 22 24247 or email mark@markmaloney.ie. Mark Maloney & Co. from Asling Anacotti, wishing UL the very best in the Collingwood Cup.